Na, üdv mindenkinek! Folytatjuk a Fallout 4-et.
Something's out there.
Nice.
Not without a card. At least not without whatever card activates it. Search the rest of the building.
Calm down, Noel. You knew that this was coming. I don't understand why you're acting this way.
Don't tell me to calm down, Carl. When we started designing the beryllium agitator, you said it would be for the benefit of mankind. Instead, I find out that you have been planning on turning it over to the military all along. You lied to me.
Don't give me that high and mighty attitude. Have you picked up a newspaper lately? There's a war going on out there, Doctor. And if our side's going to win, it needs all the help it can get.
I can't believe what I'm hearing. Since when did science start taking sides? What did they promise you, Carl? Money? political favors, a goddamn medal.
That's enough. Like it or not, when the testing cycle is completed, I'm crating up the agitator and sending it off to Washington. Now, you have two choices. Either you can get back to work, or you can get the hell out of my building.
started. There's not neat things. We take.
Elég lassan vagyunk még. Ami azt illeti.
This place confused, Rob. Too much machines.
Elevator ought to have power again.
Allie,
Let's hope the Brotherhood hasn't beaten us to the agitator. Going down.
Szigetelést be kell. Na, hol az a kártyabigyó?
Fucking hell!
Nagyobb sebzést lementjük. Nagy buli lesz itt mostan. Látszik, azokat cuccot mindenkit lőnek. Nem tetszik, hogy a testvériség ellen kell harcolnom, de hát ez van, nincs mit tenni.
There's the reactor. Not a bad piece of work for its time.
Olyan gyorsan, de gyanúm, hogy nagy buli lesz itten. Már vannak átkábelező dolgok.
Guess they weren't so
The
good at
reactor,
mitigating
de hol a
radiation
faszba
back in those
lehet
days. Levels are almost off the
bemenni?
charts. I'll monitor things from here.
Now cycling airlock. Please wait. Initiate.
Röbetűs dolgokat kell Radixet bevenni.
Decontamination sequence. Decontamination complete. You may proceed.
Ojoj.
The agitator. It should be in a port at the top of it.
Hol a faszba felfele kell menni.
Security alert in the reactor chamber. Emergency lockdown initiated. Please wait.
Hát ha ide izé nélkül jövök be, baszki, erőpancél nélkül.
Complete.
Itt keresztbe hosszába el.
Gonna splatter your brain!
Hova? Őt nem kellett volna lelőni.
Sensor alert. Anomaly detected.
Power your guts around my
you get back to the Institute with the agitator.
Detected.
When are you going to tell me about this mysterious phase 3?
Dr. Fillmore.
I think that was enough excitement for, well, ever. Thank you, really. Couldn't have managed it without you. I'll make sure the agitator gets where it needs to go. I understand Father is anxious to get you involved in something else. You'd better not keep him waiting.
Mit is akartam még itt feltolni a... Igen. Eztet.
A clean and healthy work environment is essential to maximum productivity.
Many more of these questions. Any additional pain? Not that I use. I feel quite well.
Okay. How's your energy level? Feeling any fatigue?
No more than I'd expect from a man of my age.
Okay.
You're sticking to the regimen we agreed upon?
Yes, Doctor. I'm taking all my little pills.
Okay.
Yes.
You wanted to see me?
I understand mass fusion was a success, despite interference from the Brotherhood of Steel.
What did you hear?
Dr. Fillmore's report was quite thorough. The Brotherhood's intervention must be placed in a larger context, however, given their penchant for hoarding technology. Future conflict with them is guaranteed. We are, after all, keepers of the most advanced technology in the Commonwealth, if not beyond. It also cannot go unnoticed that there were concerns within the Institute about your allegiances. I, of course, never doubted your commitment to our cause. But by directly confronting the Brotherhood, I think you've put some others at ease. I'm proud of you, regardless. The Brotherhood is an issue for the future, and we must focus on the present. And look at me, rambling on like the old man I am. I'm wasting time. You're needed elsewhere at once.
Do you need more parts for the reactor? I could have gotten them while I was out.
No, this is a different matter. Hopefully one that does not put anyone at risk. This situation, I'm afraid, is something of your creation, however unintentional.
What do you mean by that? What's happening?
Well, while you were assisting Dr. Fillmore, a second team was sent out to invite someone from the Commonwealth to join the Institute. Apparently, there was some miscommunication, and this individual called for help, which arrived in the form of your... My understanding is that no shots have been fired. I would like it to stay that way. I need you to go there and speak to your Minutemen gathered outside. Insist that they stand down at once. Dr. Thompson is on site, and he will be your primary contact. I know you can resolve this situation, but it is of paramount importance that this special individual be brought to the Institute immediately.
Why all this effort? What's so special about this person?
Mr. Wallace? Despite a lack of formal training, our surveillance has shown he has incredible intellect. With his help, we may be able to drastically speed up work on the reactor.
Okay. Érdekes.
Hello, sir.
What's going on here?
You're an unexpected surprise. We could use the backup. These Institute bastards aren't getting away. They'll have to go through us to get out of there. We don't know quite what we're up against, but it's good you're here to help. How did you hear about this?
You've done good work.
Thank you. Sir, so, how do you want to play this? We thought about trying to lure them out here, since it'd be easier to kill. But then we realized we probably ought to storm the place, to make sure they can't disappear. That makes sense, right? So, you want to lead the charge?
What do you know about the person who lives here?
Not too much. Wallace is his name. Kind of an egghead type, but real squirrely. Keeps to himself. We've checked in on him every now and then, but he didn't seem to want the company. So, we moving in or what?
No one is going to do anything. Tell your men to stand down.
Are you kidding me? If we don't do something now, they're going to take that poor guy wherever it is they go, and we'll have failed. Are you going to order the attack or not?
This whole thing is just a misunderstanding.
A misunderstanding? Can't wait to hear this. Explain to me how this is a misunderstanding.
You sure you're willing to risk being wrong about this?
Strong board.
I'm tired of risking things. I'm tired of risking lives. And that's why I'm not letting them take this. If you're not with us, then you best get the hell out of here before we take you down as one of them.
Who's there?
We've got trouble.
All right, here we go.
Kellett ez nektek?
Victor spoils.
Oh, thank God you're here. I was starting to worry we might not make it out of this mess.
How exactly did this happen?
I'm not suited for field work. I've said that over and over, and they sent me anyway. There was no indication that Wallace had been in contact with anyone or was aware that we might be watching. If I'd known, I don't know. Maybe I'd have tried to handle things differently. I know he's potentially important to Phase 3 and all, but I'm not sure it's worth putting ourselves in harm's way.
If he's really important to the Institute, then it's worth it.
You're right, I suppose.
Strong can fight.
I know they've been keeping an eye on him for years. Not sure how they originally found him, but probably don't want to know. But once they realized how smart he was and what an asset he could be for Phase 3, they watched pretty closely. I think they even fed him scientific material from time to time to see how good he was, you know, testing him, to see if he was Institute material. Let's just get Wallace and get out of here.
No argument from me. Let's go.
Right. There's a slight problem with that. He doesn't want to go with us. I was thinking, maybe you could try and talk to him.
Any advice on how to talk to him?
Don't make him angry. Let him know we're not going to hurt him. In fact, his life would improve considerably.
Mr. Wallace, I'm here to talk to you.
You're another one of them, aren't you? Are you a robot?
Don't be ridiculous. Of course I'm not a robot.
That's exactly what a robot would say. I've heard all the stories. I know exactly what happens to people when the Institute shows up. Well, it's not happening to me.
What can I say to convince you that we're not going to hurt you?
That you're leaving and never coming back.
Hey, just calm down, okay? I just want to talk to you.
Fine, fine. What do you want from me?
The Institute needs your help, Mr. Wallace. It's as simple as that.
My help? With what?
The Institute has an engineering problem that your scientific expertise could help solve. In exchange for helping us out, you'd be granted access to the most advanced research facility imaginable. Whatever research you wanted to perform, anything, it's possible there. I promise. You'd be safe and secure in a way that's completely impossible anywhere else.
You have a better option than what we're offering?
No. No, I guess I don't. Okay, fine. I'll go.
I'm looking forward to working for you, future director. Okay. I think we've got this under control now. Thanks. I mean, thanks for the assist.
You're gonna bring him in immediately, right?
Oh, yeah. Don't want him to start second-guessing the decision. I'll see you back in the Institute.
Zsír. kell menni. Értem. Csak fura volt, hogy nem kezd el betölteni. Szegény pajtikat ki kellett nyírnom. Hát nem volt mit tenni.
We don't usually welcome them.
Ah, there you are. I cannot express how pleased I am. Our new guest is familiarizing himself with his surroundings. Yet he's already pointed out several inefficiencies in our method. With his help, Phase 3 will be ready in no time. And it's all thanks to you.
A lot of work went into this before I even arrived. Just how close are we?
It shouldn't take long at all. The Facilities Division has it well in hand. There is one more part for you to play, and I think you might enjoy it. It is time to announce our presence to the Commonwealth, to request that they do not interfere with our plans. You should be the one to do it.
What kind of announcement are we talking about?
A broadcast. An announcement to the Commonwealth that the Institute is not to be trifled with. As the incoming director, that responsibility naturally falls to you. We've prepared some remarks for you to record. Once you're finished, we'll broadcast them to the entire Commonwealth. Use the microphone here and follow the script. It's quite simple. I'm sure you'll do fine, Father.
For years now, you have suspected that the Institute still exists. That we are among you. It is true. But it is not the whole truth. We're here. And we are.
Jó lett volna, ha felirat magyarul van és nem angolul, de nagyjából vágtuk. Na, mit irányítunk, a jövő, mi vagyunk? Az irányítás, a jövő, vagy az urajtuk? A jövő.
The future. Our superior technology represents the future of the Commonwealth. Today, we activate our nuclear reactor, ensuring that we will persevere long after the world above ground ceases to exist. Ensuring that mankind has a future. We have no desire to interfere in the unimportant details of your...
Na, mi legyen itt a jó?
Daily lives. We simply insist that you do not interfere with Institute operations. To do so would result in unnecessary difficulties for all parties. Rest easy. Know that the future is in safe hands, and that mankind will thrive under our guidance.
Yo.
Well, that was interesting. Perhaps not what we originally intended, but it will certainly get your point across. Now it's time to make sure that everyone hears it. How would you feel about making a little trip to Diamond City?
What do you want with Diamond City?
Nothing with the city itself. This is a bit of a shortcut, actually. The radio station in Diamond City is listened to by many in the Commonwealth. If we'd like the people to hear what we have to say, it's the best way to reach them. Before we preempt their broadcast, we need to ensure it reaches the maximum range possible. I've been assured that the necessary parts are on site. You'll just need to install them to boost the broadcasting power. Report back when you're done. We should be ready by then.
Konfiguráljuk újra az adót. Na lássuk. Hát mit kell menni?
Scarlet didn't really, work out. But that's fine.
Strong, open things. Look around. Humans should have green skin, like strong.
Let's try this. Oh, hey. How are you?
Baszki.
Maybe this goes here. I haven't forgotten what you've done for me. In you go. Think the radio sounds better these days?
Jó.
I'm not getting nearly as many complaints.
Jönnek a tárcsás dolgok ide. A gombokkal.
Oh, hey. How are you?
Kurva ki... Ne bassza.
I haven't forgotten what you've done for me. Think the radio sounds better these days? I'm not getting nearly as many complaints.
Akkor itt ki kell találni, mit hova tesszünk. Ide jön a tárcsás, ide jön a gombos.
Think the radio
Ide
sounds
jön
better
a
these
csöves,
days?
ez
I'm not
a
getting nearly as many complaints.
kurva király. Riky. Kirakóska volt. De megcsináltuk.
From what I hear, that rogue scent at Libertalia was a real menace. Glad it's back where it belongs.
Hello.
Nice work bringing that rogue scent.
Child synth prototype may truly be the key to our future.
Nézzük bele a reaktorba. Nem néz ki valami jól. Nem azért.
Enjoy your trip to the big city. It's done then? The transmitter has been modified.
I'm all set. But what about the reactor?
The initial round of tests is finished. All readings are nominal, so yes, I think I'll let you do the honors. This, my friends, is the moment we've all worked towards. After all your effort, the time has finally come to start our reactor. No longer will we be forced to compromise to survive. No more will we need worry about outpacing our resources. My father and I couldn't be more proud of what you have helped us accomplish. And we look forward to achieving even greater things in the future. The Institute is now truly mankind's best. Thank you. All of you. Let your surroundings be a reminder of what science and willpower can accomplish.
Sean.
It's almost hard to believe. After all those years of hard work, here we are. We've arrived. Look what you've made possible.
Now that the reactor works, what's next for the Institute?
We'll get to that. There's more work to be done before the Institute's future is guaranteed. The Directorate has convened a meeting about how to proceed. I'm not going to attend. You should be there as Director.
Döntsük el, mit legyenek a további céljaink. Már elég finális része lesz a dolognak. Gondolom én.
Take good care of yourself, and you won't have to see too much of me.
I fix one relay and 2 more start to finish. At least I'm not bored.
We don't usually welcome outsiders. I hope you can appreciate your good fortune.
You know, I love my work, but I love being a father even more.
Another lovely day, isn't it?
It must make you proud to see all that Father has done.
It's great
May I
to
be
have
the
you
first
here.
to welcome you, sir. We're looking forward to working with you.
What kind of work will we be doing exactly?
Well, normally the Directorate reviews and approves research tracks for the various divisions. Today, however, we're here for a different reason.
Here because it's finally time to stand up for ourselves.
Let's not be dramatic, Justin.
There's nothing dramatic about it. We're in a position to push back, to assert ourselves here. That's what we've talked about all along.
To bring you up to speed, obviously there are groups in the Commonwealth that stand in opposition to the Institute's
With the
goals.
reactor
now online, we have the ability to not only expand synth production, but to project power to a much greater degree.
Where are you going with this? What's the Institute's goal?
Well, the Directorate has agreed that steps must be taken to ensure our safety in
Let's
the long
just
run.
spit it out, shall we? The Directorate has decided that the Brotherhood of Steel need to
As
be
the
eliminated.
incoming director, we felt it important to inform you of the decision and get your thoughts on it. Where do you stand?
I think the last thing the Institute needs now is to make things worse. We should be trying to avoid conflict.
I would love to see that big airship fly off over the horizon. But it's not gonna happen. The conflict is already upon us. Unless we end it now, it's only going
We
to get
really
worse.
don't have a choice. If we're to emerge from this the victors, we need to move quickly. As director, it's up to you and how we focus our efforts in achieving this goal. We'd like your input on what direction we should take. Do we increase synth production or focus on weapons development?
What would the results of this choice be? I'd like to make a well-informed decision.
If we increase synth production, we'd be able to deploy more of them to the Commonwealth to aid in our operations. Weapon development would improve the weapons we have available to us now, making our synths more effective in the field. Which would you prefer we
elég
focus
szar, ami azt illeti.
I've seen enough to know that weapons are the key to winning wars. Let's focus on weapons development.
As you wish. The advanced systems folks will get to work immediately. Thank you very much for your time, sir. That's all we have for the moment. I believe Father wished to speak with you once our meeting concluded.
We're making real progress, thanks to you.
Na, nem bazd meg.
There you are. You've met with the Directorate. I assume they made their intentions known? It was difficult for them to reach the decision to engage in open hostility. What about you? You agree with their decision?
How long has this been coming? When did they decide on this course of
The
action?
arrival of the Brotherhood's airship was the final straw, really. There's just too much at stake. You can't afford
You
to
know,
lose
Father,
it all.
it's no secret that you worked with the railroad in order to first reach the Institute.
The depth of your involvement with them has been called into question repeatedly. I'm sure you can guess by
The question
is, where do you stand with them now? Do you count them amongst your allies?
Does it matter? What are you getting at?
I think it's obvious. For the Institute's position in the Commonwealth to be secure, the railroad must be eliminated. As our
Completely.
primary above-ground operative and someone who has had previous contact with the railroad, you are in the best position to carry
So what
this
I'm
out.
getting at
Simply is this. Are you willing to destroy them?
Is this really necessary?
I'm afraid it is. I take no pleasure in it, but it must be done for the sake of everyone in the Institute. And it must be done now. Are you
Úgy látszik,
willing?
a vasút az egy ilyen vesztes dolog itten.
There has to be another solution here. Something less
I'm
violent.
afraid the time for hesitation has passed. We must act decisively, and we must act now. Will you do it?
Baszki.
I won't do that to them.
Even knowing that they would kill all of us, you included, to get what they want. I'm sorry, but consider this an order. It must be done. I'll expect a report when they've been eliminated.
Tök mindegy, mit választok, ki kell nyírni őket. Innen azt hiszem lehet teleportálni. Na de ezt majd a következő videóban fogjuk. Ez ilyen közel van? Az meg igen. Ezt majd a következő videóban fogjuk végrehajtani. Csácsumi cső mindenkinek, gyertek majd akkor is.